Hot damn, we should stop there. It's not going to get much better than that, huh? So what he's really saying is I'm not that smart. I just interview smart people and we go from there. So this is the last slide. If we go back to the first slide of the deck, what we're going to talk about today is I interview B2B SaaS founders. And the reason I do this is I want to figure out what their growth tactics are, how they're scaling, and things like that. And so what we're going to do in this presentation is walk through 8 specific growth tactics for different stages of your business over the next 25 minutes. And those stages I'm going to define as the revenue targets you're in, so between 0 and $1 million, $1 million to 10, so on and so forth. What we'll do while we're waiting for slides to get going here, so Valentin, real quick, and you're like, oh crap, so you have to make up stuff now that I'm on stage with no slides. So real quick, Omni Convert, you're a bootstrap company, correct? You're raising funding soon or no? Okay, so like these kinds of questions is like what I do on my podcast, right? I have folks on, ask them great questions, and we all learn from it. So again, 8 things, 25 minutes, these 8 stages. This is the podcast. Some people love the podcast, and other people totally hate it. I have no 4, 3, 2 star reviews. They're all 5 or 1, okay? I kind of like that. It's like a nice thing to have enemies. I need smarter enemies, but it's good to have enemies. This ultimately led to me writing a book, and now I go on cable and talk about tech IPOs, who's likely to have a good IPO versus a bad IPO, and ultimately this kind of success is what enabled me to get more founders onto the show to interview them about how they grew their business. So we're going to jump into those tactics today, and these are the 8 steps that any company goes through as they grow valuation, specific to how they drive growth. The first thing you have to get over is who are you selling to? The best pattern I see for successful founders is they start with an agency. They start with consulting contracts. They get enough people they consult with that ultimately they then build code to solve that consulting problem at scale. And the consulting clients are your first SaaS customers. This is the best way